This is the pre-show before the music. So this is where you get your funny stuff out to hook people to watch the rest of the episode.
I leave in 40 minutes.
Oh, the Starlink gets shut down in 40 minutes.
I do. The generator somehow did not get run today, so the batteries are.
All right.
Yeah, we have an amperage budget here at FOFA Farms.
See, Arthur's not on. You can talk about where you are.
I'm about 20 miles outside of his location. We've been following it closely.
Okay, good.
The Russians are paying well.
All right, I'm going to start the intro music. So remember, don't talk during the intro music. And
okay, got it. I will not talk at all.
Welcome to the Talking
And
podcast.
that's it. We didn't talk during that. Yeah.
Good job, guys.
A mostly good job. Will did talk right at the perfect comedic moment in the intro.
No, you're just going to edit it to make it sound like I did, but I
can't
really
hear
didn't.
it.
Yeah, I know. You guys don't hear it. That's part of the limitations of we've done. This is how it's always been.
All his technical prestige and pride, and we still don't get muted during that. I think he wants us to.
No, that would be a comedic bit.
Nope.
But this is episode 152, if I get my numbers right.
I think
this
is 153.
Is it?
Yeah, last week was last week was episode 17 slash 152.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're at 153. We're now back on track. This is our reunion, our 1 month reunion since doing the last reunion episode. We're trying to get this up started. We are already failed by one less person. But the three important people are here. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The core cast, some of the set decor did not make it this evening.
So how have you guys been? Anything new in your guys' lives in the last month?
Yes, Will, go for it.
Well, the thing I've been working on is I just finished listening to all 152 episodes of the podcast.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I finished one.
Forgot. You are the only person I know with such a distinct flavor of masochistic autism.
It lined up perfectly where I was like, I finished up the last episode like as I walked into this room to start recording.
Okay.
So it worked out. Tyler, congratulations. This is your 150th episode.
Yes.
So
I only missed 2 apparently. Or 3.
3, yeah. So congratulations.
Yeah, what's the new tally for? Because Archer is getting a ding this evening.
Yeah,
and I thought I had the record. So hopefully it changes tonight.
You are at 98. Archer is 96.
96. Okay. So
all right.
Is that episodes on or missed episodes? On. Okay. So you're ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a lot. How the heck you guys did 60 by yourself? What?
Well, we would have Anna or Jensen or other guests, and then there were some that was just me and Will. Yeah.
Mills. Mills is the forgotten about one where at the end we were calling him an actual host, which I think I regret very firmly.
Was that because of how he ran with it, or?
No, just because I want to be mean to him. Which he also just had a baby, by the way.
He did.
So congratulations, Mills.
Right,
his baby's like 3 months now.
All right, I forgot. You guys are still out there, but back over here, we know men can't have babies. So,
well, Californians, we're progressive.
You guys figured it out.
We got the science on our side now.
Got the science. Yep.
It'll
Successful.
trickle down to you guys soon.
Yeah, lots of butt babies going on over there. Good for y'all. So congratulations, Tyler, for your heterosexual conception.
Thank you. I don't know how I got implicated in this, but okay.
No, you inserted yourself into Mills's conception compliment, so I don't know if that's on you, my guy.
Tylerception. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
But I guess, Will, are there any other like revelations or thoughts now that you've completed the cycle?
Oh, tons. I didn't want to make the whole episode about it, but I can just keep going the entire 40 minutes if you want. So you remember Chris, the D&D master, Chris, Archer's friend?
Oh, yeah.
So he always calls him Arter, and I
think I remember that, yeah.
I think Chris is probably closer to him than I am. Am I saying it wrong?
If I?
So we might need to just start calling him Arter.
Arter?
I mean, let's just start doing that and see if he notices.
Yeah, which is perfect. I don't know if you remember Barb Screen. That was a highlight.
Oh yeah.
Can you give us a Barb Screen, or do you remember the voice?
Barb Scream.
Yeah. Oh man, I think I might need a refresher, but he was like, yeah, something
All
like
right.
that.
Welcome to welcome to Rancho Murrieta Comic-Con. We have the cast of Talking Fail, Dungeons and Dragons, and the keynote guest is the voice of Barb Screen. Give it up for Barb Screen. Woo.
Man, I need to hear it again. I need to hear it. Sorry.
Can you imagine?
Okay, well,
that long intro, and I was like, nope. I immediately stumbled.
Okay, next week we'll give you some time. So next week's podcast, when it comes out in 3 weeks, we can go ahead and try a Barb Screen return.
Okay. What else you got?
Hopefully we can, I don't know, maybe do this more regularly, because this is taking over my Tuesday therapy time slot, because my therapist did go ahead and say he doesn't want to see me anymore.
Okay.
Wow, you're cured. Usually they don't do that.
Apparently.
That's awesome.
Which I don't know if it sounds like I'm joking or not, but no, he really did say, I don't want to see you anymore.
Okay.
Well, I mean, were you dating? What do you...
No. I missed like 2 sessions because I was sick and then my son was sick. And I think he thought I was just going to be a flaky client. So he was like, I don't really think we should work together anymore. So you should look for another therapist.
I mean,
how long?
Okay.
How long were you seeing this gay guy?
I saw him for 2 sessions and then I missed 2 sessions. So not very long.
Okay,
Yeah.
But
that's a 50-50.
Yeah.
You were pulling an Ethan podcast appearance ratio there. So I understand.
Your ratio was off.
Yeah, no, and no, it's all fair. I mean, whatever. I was seeing him about like abandonment and depression issues, but
yeah, how does being broken up with by your therapist make you feel?
Actually,
never mind. I don't.
Like I thought it was a little funny. Like I was a little offended, but also I was like, that's pretty funny.
The podcast came back just in time. You're like, if I didn't have a place, this would be rushing. I'm sorry to hear that, Will.
It's all good. So
so you're in the market for a new therapist. If anyone's out there,
you guys got any experience in a therapy or?
Well, I mean, I didn't get my degree in it, but I could listen.
The last counselor I saw also yelled at me asking why are you here? And that ended. I haven't. I kind of have. I don't know. I have actually a similar background with you on this. So, no, I got nobody.
I like how Ethan is it's just full darkness now. Like I can just
Yeah,
see the
time zones,
if
dude.
he wasn't so pale, there would be a black screen. Oh, there's teeth. I can see teeth. Good job.
I'm
Whatever you've done
facing the
to your
sunset.
time.
I mean, I can change it, and we can just look at the moon and
Oh,
Jupiter. And
No,
that's quite
yeah.
nice, actually. I think I see
we've
the
got
Starlink up there, actually.
no, we've got the moon. Obviously,
Yeah.
we are at a 24% waxing crescent, and then
Mm.
right over here, I believe, is Uranus, and down over here, we're looking at
It's pronounced
oh, it's a
Uranus.
little. You can just barely shut up. You can just barely see Venus. Venus out there. It's very even in the gorgeous glow of the sunset, you can still see the morning star. Morning star.
And crazy to think they're all flat.
Yeah, it's all fake. It's just a big screen.
Yeah,
Um,
that you can even see it through the firmament is shocking.
well, they're inside of it, so I understand that confusion. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the airplanes got to watch out. They're always
Yeah,
almost
no.
running into.
That's just and yeah, it's so crazy that people are into all that kooky stuff and just can't accept the reality of Artemis II floating the moon, and just the magic of the interruption of the transmission being the same length of time as Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon album, and them actually being rebranded as Fartemis II because the toilets broke. And
Well, the
but
toilet
yeah, I
broke.
mean
The toilet broke on the first SpaceX that private launch too. So it's kind of funny. I was like, the toilet just seems they just can't figure out toilets.
no, but space launch. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing what those old Nazi folk could come up with.
Do you think it's harder to poop in space because you don't have any gravity helping you?
Well, you don't have it's not like you're kind of floating around, right? Like,
Will,
Yeah.
when you
so how are you
poop,
supposed to hold on to?
is it just gravity pulling? Like, does it fall out of you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so back
Whenever
to the
it's
word.
ready.
This is why the word gaping is so uncomfortable for me. Like, because that's what's going on. It should not be working like that.
Oh.
Did this come up with your therapist by any chance?
Yeah, actually, he brought it up, which is kind of why I didn't want to go back, and I was feeling sick, actually.
Oh. So when he said, I don't think we should see each other anymore, you're like, that's great, because I was already thinking about how to tell you that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to break up first.
Yeah, I was a little frustrated because I was going to do one more session, and then I was going to ask, actually was going to ask, like, okay, I don't really want to keep doing this, if I'm being honest. But he did it first, and I was like, okay, asshole.
No, yeah.
I thought we were friends. I thought we had something going. Wow.
Yeah. But because you thought of it, it gets to be mutual.
Yeah.
You should have asked. Like, can we just tell everybody this was a mutual decision?
Yeah.
Can I tell my next therapist that it just wasn't working for me?
I'm going to tell all my friends you're a whore.
I mean,
hey, Will,
your therapist was seeing other people, other clients, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not to be insensitive, Will, but do you mind, since you aren't seeing your therapist anymore, do you think you guys
Was it a remote therapy thing or was it in person? Like,
it was remote. I was hoping it was in person, actually, and that was kind of why I was a little disconnected with it.
Will said it was okay. Yeah. Cool. You did remote? Wow, that's crazy.
Which I thought it was gonna be in person at first, and then like the day before, he's like, "Oh yeah, here's the Zoom link." I was like, oh, bummer.
Oh.
Also, it was supposed to be. I was told it was gonna be like an hour, and then he's like, "Yeah, we'll do it on Zoom for 30 minutes." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Did you find them on Reddit?
No, Kaiser.
Oh. Huh.
Is Kaiser like a California thing, or is that nationwide?
They're not. I think they're California.
Oh, okay. Just healthcare provider.
We
They suck.
have Mercy, a Catholic hospital franchise, which
When
they were, huh?
We have a Mercy Hospital here.
They're pretty
Yeah.
big, and in St. Louis we have a giant hospital called Barnes, and they were trying to. I was informed. Did jiu-jitsu with a guy who ran one of their stocking facilities when I used to transport bodies. He was telling me the story about how Barnes was trying to buy Mercy, but Mercy, because it is an old, like, Christian hospital institution, it still technically is owned in some fashion by the Vatican, which means they are not allowed to sell to Jewish-owned organizations.
Still,
So they could. I mean, a year ago it looked a lot worse than it does right now. Yeah, that was the story, and the guy's like, yeah. So the hospital institution. This is alleged, but the hospital institution whose executives kept getting caught having cocaine hooker parties can't sell to the Jewish hospital. Oh, and we also have Cox.
Oh, so when you say Cox,
Brian Cox, the actor.
No, he might be affiliated. I couldn't say one way or the other. But no.
Everybody thought it was going to be penises, but I went the other direction.
No, it's Cox. Yeah, actually, the large hospital near me is Cox South. It's the South Cox. It's the Cox down south. Is what we got.
Now, is that near?
No Kaiser.
Now, this might be a throwback, but is that near the Perineum? The town of Perineum?
It is on a street that, in my mind, I'm trying to think of the name, but the street it's on is very similar to Perineum. I might be making that up.
are you thinking of prenatal department that's going to be inside the hospital?
No, I used to walk by them all the time while I got paperwork for corpses. Cox South.
You did tap in. You pointed out a door that I would like to circle back.
Oh,
to.
Primrose.
Primrose. Okay.
Perineum-esque.
It's
yeah.
But
starts with a P.
You did jujitsu, Ethan?
I did. I participated in super straight art of what was that?
How was that experience? Like, did you learn a lot from it, or I'm guessing you're not still doing it?
I actually am starting back up tomorrow. I was traveling a lot doing the bodies, and I hit it pretty hard for a while. I really enjoyed it. It is the two big things I took away from it were just the physical, it's a physical activity.
The touching.
I felt. We'll get to that. No, just that it's very physically demanding and physically intense. I got black eyes. I got choked out. It sounds like one of Archer's coastal hangout spots, but no, this is a martial art. This is a very serious, straight martial art. That, and it just there was a confidence in being raised as a homeschooler in church. The access to physical conflict is quite limited. So I'm. It's weird to not know if you're a pussy or not. So doing jujitsu
every day of my life. That's what I've had to deal with.
It was helpful. I mean, I can't argue with people who say jujitsu's gay. I mean, it's like, oh, I need to go practice grappling with men just in case my life depends on it.
Mm-hmm.
And there is occasionally the instance where you have to very consciously, while you're working on not blacking out, remind yourself that you're a strong man there for good reasons while you're being teabagged.
And your boner is okay.
That is dude, it's wild. Your therapist is making so much more sense. The plot revelations are.
But I'm not. I mean, Ethan, you definitely have a good point. I was actually on Sunday night went to a concert. Liz and I went to see Chevelle, and it was the opener was it was great. Like nobody was sitting right in front of us. Like we had there was a floor that's just like, you could stand and whatever you want, just stand around, and then there's like assigned seats up on the upper level, and right in front of us there was empty seats for the opener, and it was like, okay, this is great. We got an unobstructed view, and then as soon as the Chevelle starts, the couple shows up, and they're older, and they're either drunk or on something, and for the songs that they know, they are standing up, and they're the only ones in the whole seating area that are standing during any part of the show, and the entire visual is blocked. And
so do you then stand up?
Well, it's like then I got to do if there are other people, I think it'd be more okay to like stand, because that's happened before. Where it's like, okay, well, everyone's standing, so I guess I'm going to stand. We're just going to stand this whole show. But I was just like, and like I got to a point where it was between songs to where I could like tap him on his shoulder, and I was like, hey, we can't see when you're standing. And he said something about like, well, we're all enjoying the show or something. And then I said, well, you should have bought 4 tickets. But then he sat down, and after like a song, they got up and left like a quarter of the way through the show.
Oof.
But it was just
wow.
but like,
because you ruined it.
Apparently I ruined it. I think they went up to like the back area, and there was like a little standing area back there that they were in that I don't really know how that works. But
I'm more upset that Chevelle is already a sit-down band. I was like, oh yeah, like Paul McCartney's a sit-down band. Yeah.
Hey, honey,
but Chevelle.
Yeah, I mean, well, there was a mosh pit. There were like 3 people that crowd surfed. Like,
how many paramedics do they have for that mosh pit?
They did actually have paramedics come in right before Chevelle. Like somebody had was like sitting on the ground and needed medical attention.
Yeah, 2 people had tried to stand the entire concert and they collapsed. They just couldn't take it.
But I mean, Chevelle did like they rocked out. Like it was there was like they played the songs harder than they do on the album. Like they were louder and more screaming. So Chevelle still got it. It's just
I saw
the fans
them
that
at Aftershock. I think it was 23, and they were great. Yeah.
But that whole time where I was just like, okay, do I confront? Do I, is this going to turn into a thing? Is the stranger who's next to me, is he going to back me up? Because I could tell he noticed that they were blocking our view.
That'd be that you could have played around with that a lot. Be like, hey, dude, this guy's like kind of ruining it, huh?
Like, and
you bring him in as an accomplice just by agreeing to it's like, yeah, we're totally in the same, like we're in this together, right? Yeah, totally. This sucks. Okay, great. You got my back. I'm going in. Hey, me and my buddy over here have a real problem.
My friend doesn't like you.
Yeah. You went the really soft and honorable route instead of tapping him on the shoulder and being like, hey, dude, we all know you're hot.
Oh, that was the other thing. Like 3 rows down, ahead of us, like towards the end of the show, there was like 4 or 5 people that they just had like straight up like one of the biggest blunts that I've ever seen. Like a vape I've seen, but it was just like straight up like smoke everywhere around them. Like it was.
Were they really loud?
Well, the show was so loud, they could have been I wouldn't have known. But
was this show yesterday?
Sunday, so 2 days ago.
Close. It was almost 4:20.
Oh, well, I'm sure that they got sufficiently high on 420. They seemed like that type of.
They were seeing green again.
Can you give me some more descriptions of this group?
White.
I had an opposite experience when I saw Green Day at concert. They were the people right in front of us. They were drunk. They were being a little annoying. They weren't as bad as what sounds like your people, but what they were doing, they were pushing the row of folding chairs that had been crudely zip tied together. They were just slowly inching it backward into my row, and I had to just constantly slowly push it back toward them. So maybe next time the more passive aggressive route, Tyler, is you just slowly start pushing their chair into the back of their legs while they're standing up. You should try that.
Yeah, I'll make sure to do that on the seats that are bolted to the ground. Yeah.
Just start like kicking them in the back of their knees, so they kind of
like standing,
like a 5-year-old at an airplane. You just have both feet up.
Yeah, just start putting your feet up on the back of their seats and see if they care.
Ethan, what is in your area? Do you get a lot of shows? Like, do a lot of bands come through? Is that one of the downsides to the more rural side of things? Because I already feel like Sacramento gets shortchanged. Like everyone goes to LA, everyone goes to San Francisco, and then it's like a roll in the dice if a band's going to come to Sacramento.
To be honest, I've been to, like, I mean, you know, like I kind of grew up in the production realm with you, right? So the majority of the shows I attended were in a work capacity. I think I bought tickets to one show, and then I snuck into another one posing as a photographer and snuck into the green room of the 1975. Nice. Those are the only two, and wound up getting caught to the point where they're like, well, you can't, we asked the band, they don't know who you are. You can't photograph them, but we can offer you some free tickets for the inconvenience.
Wow.
Okay.
Like it was, well, like obviously he's supposed to be like, so there was some mix up. Somebody invited him and, you know, yeah, it wasn't just, he wouldn't have just watched.
Okay. I take it back. I did buy another ticket I bought tickets to the band and was going to sneak in. I'm like, oh, they're already here. Like I was moving from Missouri back to California. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go and do concert photography there. And then I saw that they were in the town I was leaving the week before I left. I'm like, oh, let's practice run. In between those two shows was the shooting, the concert shooting in France.
Oh, right.
So when I showed up to the second concert, I'm like, all right, let's sneak in. There's armed security and metal detectors everywhere.
When you say concert shooting, like photography shooting?
No, Muslim.
There was the terrorist group that.
Oh, okay.
Alleged why. Muslim. Who knows?
There was a documentary about that shooting that was really interesting because it was like talking to the band that was on stage. It was not Queens of the Stone Age, but the I can't think.
Them Crooked Vultures.
No, it's the guy who's friends with the. They're connected. The lead singer from Queens,
Josh Homme.
Yeah, and he's got like a friend.
Eagle something or
Eagles of death metal. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They were on stage during the France shooting, and so it was a lot of interviews with them and the people, survivors and stuff, and just kind of, I don't know. Now it's really dark, but just the whole like I was in a room and they were trying to break down the door to the closet that I was in, and they just didn't have enough time to get to me. Kind of a lot of those stories. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, to answer your question, I haven't paid much attention. I don't.
So then, when they thwarted your attack, Ethan, what did you do next?
Your attempts to
I took the one Polaroid I got and enjoyed the show. And I thinking back to my years of training, where if you did a good job, then nobody knows you exist. I was trying to find the lighting director to compliment him. Be like, hey, I see, hey buddy, I see you. Give him a kiss on the cheek, but I couldn't find him.
I couldn't find him. I did, yeah. There was a small concert that I went to, and I made sure to walk up to the sound guy and just say, hey, it sounded great. Great job. Because I know nobody else was going to do that.
I do the opposite. I go up and I was like, that sounded fucking shitty.
Well, no, but Will's the guy who passive aggressively pushes the chairs back. So he walks up to the sound booth and then just talks to nobody. Who did that? That was awful. Yeah. And then if there's accidental eye contact, he's like, oh, hi. I don't think we actually have I think our biggest like arena or like stage place is like a Shriners. I think it's called Shriners Mosque.
Probably not a lot of bands coming to the place.
Well, do you guys know what Shriners is?
I know I've heard it, the word, but I'm not familiar at all with the
So they're kind of like Freemasons.
The Freemason? Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So it's an offshoot of the Freemasons. So, but it's like modeled after all like Saudi Arabian aesthetics. So like the scimitars and the fez hats, like the guy from Indiana Jones who gets shot.
I do think a scimitar,
but it's all white guys.
Sword.
It's not a.
Oh.
It's Will Ferrell in the fez.
Yeah, but they have a giant building called the Shriners Mosque, and it's a bunch of Midwestern white guys who have nothing to do. Anyway, I don't know. So no. But Kansas City's got a good one. Kansas City gets a lot of stuff.
Sorry, I just didn't know where else to go.
No, there's not. But okay, I'd say we get a lot of fun out of like the local events that like nobody would know anything about them. Like, there's a tulip festival nearby, and it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. It's millions, and that's like
the really cool thing, because like when a band comes into town, either they're like, if they're really big, then it's a huge pain with parking, and like it just the ticket price is going to be crazy high. But if it's a small band, I don't care about. They're not enough of a draw for me to go see them. So like that does sound like actually kind of cool. Have like those little just small events that the locals know. So,
and I'm getting to the end of the time that I have available, but it is a good segue, because to your very first question, if anybody's got anything going on, I was asked to help in a short film festival coming up in Springfield. It's called Sado 48, and it's a annual film festival in Springfield where I'm sure you guys have something like it, where everybody has to go to the Alamo Draft House. Oh. And it's like the starting point for this festival, and then they let out a set of rules, like constraints for your short film.
Okay.
And then they say go, and you have 48 hours to turn in your
like write and shoot and
Yes. So like the guys I'm working with, they have a script all written. But what's happened to them in the past is you have your script written. You're not supposed to you can have an idea in your head, right? But they'll get there, and then the rules, the constraints are like, oh, it has to be this theme, or it has to be this setting, or like you can't use any guns, or you can't have any car, like something like, and the entire script gets thrown out the window when you get there. And so there's 48 hours to do it, and
or you put in Chat GPT and say, remove these elements from the script that we have written already.
Take my 1920s mob movie idea and put it on a spaceship.
That
sounds cool. Actually, we should workshop that, Tyler.
Okay.
Tyler, this is from a different film festival, but this is the I don't even know. This is the people I'm working with. This is one that they.
I'm not prepared for this. If the stream looks funky, it's.
Oh, never mind. I totally didn't send a link at all that Tyler has to figure out. Yeah, I'm just doing the thing. And
okay. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, they can see it.
But I thought you guys would get a kick out of it. But
it looks really good.
Yeah, I'm working with the editor and the director. I haven't done anything really in like film or photography since doing it in Los Angeles.
Oh, did you did you green screen footage of the video we were making with the cart runner?
No, last time I was told I think I still tape? Archer's still holding out, his whole bullshit about it's a corrupted file, like we can't, it's non-retrievable.
But no, yeah, let us know how that goes. That sounds really cool. Like what the constraints are and stuff. But I don't want to, I know you said you had to bail, and we've been recording for 37 minutes, so that's a solid episode if we want to end here.
Yeah. It's my time. It's my time zone. My time zone, guys.
Yeah.
But
I get it. I know we have to pick a certain time to make it work for Archer. So.
Right.
Yeah, we should.
Thanks, Archer.
Next time we'll let him pick the time. That would probably.
Yeah.
That I think that was our fault.
Yeah, for going off. Yeah. Well,
all right. Well, I'm gonna hit the outro. So again, remember, don't talk during the outro.
Yeah, right. Got it. No talking at all. So Ethan, I know you're running out of time, so just make sure that during this outro, you're not talking whatsoever. Just completely quiet. And the hard part is you can't hear it, so it could be going right now, and we don't even know.
I should have started it. If I had started when you started talking, it would have been over by now.
Yeah, your lead out. Now it has to be silent.
The funniest thing is I'm just going to be absolutely silent for the actual outro. So I'm not even going to say anything. So Ethan, right now, he's about to start it. Remember, go ahead and be quiet. Starting right now.
Oh, before Will is looking for a therapist. If anyone knows anyone.
A massage therapist. Yeah, my masaage therapist. I meant to clarify that earlier. I asked for too many happy endings, and he said, I don't want to see you anymore.
It's like every time I open the Zoom call, it's just a
I don't know how it was supposed to work over Zoom, but I got tired of rubbing my own back.
Zoom in on this, Will would say.
And it was my butthole. So, there you go.
Tyler, how are you liking this bit you set up?
And the intro's over. That was a long... longer than I remember it being, but I don't know if that was just the situation we were in, but...
it is great not being able to hear it.
I missed you guys.
It always takes us an hour to hit our stride, and then we're bam right in there.
Gross.